now the responsibilities of the U.S. Senator, the job you are all vying for right now. So in the next 2 years, President Trump may have the opportunity to appoint another Supreme Court justice. Again, we're going to start with you, Mr. Sanford. What is the one question you want answered by the nominee? You have 60 seconds.
Are you a traditionalist with regard to looking at the Constitution? A lot of people take a very liberal interpretation of what the Constitution says or doesn't says. I think I'd be rather strict in the view of, are you adhering to the Constitution or not?
Mr. Fry, what is the one question you want answered by the Supreme Court nominee? You have 60 seconds.
I think it's important. Look, the Supreme Court defines a lot about what happens in this country. We've had battles over the years. And so for any nominee, who do you want in the fight defending President Trump's nominee? We go back to one of Lindsey Graham's hallmarks as a United States Senator. And we all remember the Kavanaugh hearing, that Kavanaugh was not, he was looking like he was going to go away and that he wasn't going to survive this fight. And it was Lindsey Graham who launched really a comeback tour for Justice Kavanaugh. You need somebody who is battle-tested, who understands the judiciary. Strict constructionism, how they interpret the Constitution, is critically important. And so it's really, as we look at this, as we look at who might that person be, do they interpret the Constitution as the founders intended? And having a senator in there to battle for them, for the president, is critically important.
Mr. Norman, I'm going to ask you the same question. What is the one question that you want answered by the Supreme Court nominee? You have 60 seconds.
Are you a strict constitutionalist? Will you abide by the Constitution? Or are you going to be a politician in a robe? That's what the Democrats have put up. That's why the Democrats are talking about expanding the Supreme Court and everything else. What I will do as a senator, we've got 107 judges that are waiting to be confirmed. All the Senate has to do is call for a 10-day recess. They won't do it. They're causing harm for this country. So it's not just the Supreme Court. It's 107 judges they're holding up. Let the president make a recess appointment. That's fair to the public. That's not fair to have that many. And that's the hatred that they have for this president. And it's what the American people need to know by electing Democrats. I'm not at odds with Republicans. We've got to replace the Democrats who have gone off the rails with their socialistic ideas. We can't abide by it.
Mr. Lynch, I'm going to ask you the same question. What is the one question you want answered by the Supreme Court nominee? You have 60 seconds.
Yes. My main question is, does the judge love Jesus? When our country was founded, it was based on biblical values. We came here to worship the one true God. Our laws have to equal God's laws. So I got to know where this judge is on his biblical values. The Constitution was written from that, to protect our God-given, unalienable rights. And Russell, you know, that's good to talk about Kavanaugh, but all the other judges Lindsey picked have blocked all of President Trump's agenda, like Judge Sotomayor, Kagan, Judge Herson blocked Trump's executive order when he first got back into office again to end child mutilation surgeries, to stop the transgender surgeries of our children. And Judge Herson blocked that. And Lindsey was one of the several Republicans that voted for Judge Herson. And he picked all the judges that Obama and Biden wanted, and we're dealing with the consequences of that still.
Candidate